everyone! Today we're learning Korean with Aliens by BTS from their 2026 album,
ARIRANG.
This song is full of confidence, humor, Korean culture, and interesting Korean expressions. But beyond all that, it also reminds us that music can bring people together across languages and borders. We'll look at the meaning of the lyrics, learn a few useful Korean words, and practice some simple sentences together. Ready? Let's get started. Let's begin with these lines.
지루하고 따분해 모든 게. 시간은 참 빨라. 틱톡. 스타디움으로 집합.
A natural translation is, everything is so boring and dull. Time flies so fast, TikTok. Everybody, gather at the stadium. Let's look at the first line.
지루하고 따분해 모든 게. 지루하다.
Means to be boring. To feel bored
따분하다.
has a similar meaning. To be dull. To be monotonous. BTS use both words together to make the feeling stronger.
지루하고 따분해.
It's boring and dull. The lyric ends with,
모든 게.
this means everything. The more complete form is,
모든 것이.
but in everyday Korean, people usually say,
모든 게.
let's practice.
모든 게 좋아요.
I like everything.
모든 게 달라졌어요.
Everything has changed. The next line is,
시간은 참 빨라.
this means time goes by so fast.
시간
Means time.
빠르다.
Means to be fast. And
참
means really. So, truly. Here,
참
makes the feeling stronger. Let's practice with,
참. 시간이 참 빨라요.
time goes by so fast.
날씨가 참 더워요.
The weather is really hot.
이 노래가 참 좋아요.
This song is really good. The lyric also includes tick-tock. This imitates the sound of a clock. When the BTS members began their military service, the wait may have seemed very long to ARMY. But looking back, time passed surprisingly quickly. That is one possible way to understand this line. The final line is,
스타디움으로 집합.
this means everybody gather at the stadium.
으로.
Shows direction. For example,
학교로 가요.
I'm going to school.
집으로 가요.
I'm going to home.
경기장으로 가요.
I'm going to the stadium. And
집합.
is a strong command meaning. Assemble. Gather together. Fall in. It is often heard in the military, at school, or during group training. Since all 7 BTS members completed military service, the word may sound especially playful here. But it also works perfectly as a concert invitation.
스타디움으로 집합.
Everybody gather at the stadium. Now let's continue.
도대체 뭘 더 고민해. 태생부터 다른 세븐 에얼리언스. 우릴 부러워하네. 저 시빌리언스. 굳이 설명하기 입 아파.
A natural translation is, what are you still thinking about? 7 aliens, born different. Those civilians envy us. It's not even worth explaining.
도대체 뭘 더 고민해. 도대체
Makes a question stronger. It can mean on Earth, in the world, the heck. For example,
도대체 어디에 있어요? 도대체 왜 그래요? 도대체 뭘 먹지?
The word
고민하다,
means to think carefully, to worry, to hesitate. In this line, it is closer to hesitate. So,
도대체 뭘 더 고민해?
can mean, what are you still hesitating about? This is not really asking for an answer. It is a confident way of saying, there is nothing left to think about. The answer is obvious. The next line is,
태생부터 다른 세븐 에얼리언스.
this means 7 aliens born different from the start.
부터,
Means from, starting from. For example,
처음부터, 오늘부터, 지금부터, 어릴 때부터,
let's practice.
처음부터 달랐어요. 오늘부터 운동할 거예요. 지금부터 시작할게요.
The number 7 clearly refers to the 7 BTS members. The word alien can mean an extraterrestrial being, but it can also describe someone who feels different or does not fit in. Here, BTS present themselves as 7 extraordinary outsiders who were different from the beginning.
우릴 부러워하네, 저 시빌리언스.
This line means, those civilians over there envy us,
우릴,
is a shorter form of,
우리를,
song lyrics often use shortened forms.
나를, 날, 너를, 널, 우리를, 우릴.
Now some examples.
날 믿어줘. 널 기다릴게. 우릴 기억해줘. 부러워하다.
Means to envy someone. So,
우릴 부러워해.
they envy us. The ending
네.
adds a feeling of noticing something. For example,
비가 오네. 노래를 잘하네.
so
우릴 부러워하네.
has a feeling like. They really do envy us. The word
저,
means that over there, those over there. It creates distance between the 7 aliens and the civilians. The contrast is playful. Extraordinary aliens. Ordinary civilians. Because civilians is also a military word, it connects back to the earlier command.
집합. 굳이 설명하기 입 아파.
A natural translation is, it's not even worth explaining.
굳이,
Means doing something even when it is not necessary. For example,
굳이 갈 필요 없어요. 굳이 설명해야 해요?
the expression
입 아파.
literally means, my mouth hurts. But here it means, I'm tired of explaining. I'm wasting my breath. A common Korean expression is,
말해봤자 입만 아파.
it means, there's no point in saying it. In this lyric, BTS are saying, we are special. It is already obvious. Now let's move to a more energetic part.
박수쳐, 흔들어, 중몰이. 뭐 어쩔래? Just move for me.
A natural translation is, clap your hands and move to the Jungmori rhythm. So what? Just move for me.
박수를 치다.
Means to clap. The verb
치다.
changes meaning depending on the word before it.
피아노를 치다. 드럼을 치다.
The casual command is,
쳐.
so.
박수 쳐. 피아노 쳐. 드럼 쳐.
At a concert
박수 쳐.
is a natural way to excite the audience.
흔들다.
Means to shake. to wave. The command form is.
흔들어,
For example,
몸을 흔들어, 풍선을 흔들어, 아미밤을 흔들어. 중몰이
is a traditional Korean rhythm. It is used in Korean music such as pansori. You do not need to memorize the musical structure. The important point is that BTS place a Korean traditional rhythm directly inside a modern pop song. The message is, this is global music, but its rhythm is Korean.
뭐 어쩔래?
This can mean, so what? What are you going to do about it? The previous line asks, do I look too funny? And the answer is,
뭐 어쩔래?
so what? It shows a confident attitude. I do not care what other people think. I will enjoy myself. Let's practice.
그래서 어쩔래? 웃기면 어쩔래?
Be careful. This expression can sound rude in real life, depending on your voice. It works well in a bold song, but use it carefully in conversation. Now the song becomes even more Korean.
From the 가나 to the 하. 우리 보고 배워놔. If you wanna hit my house. 신발은 벗어놔. 어쩜 그래? shameless. 예의를 차려. we aliens. 해는 동쪽에서 rising.
A natural translation is from
가,
and
나,
all the way to
하.
watch us and learn. If you want to come to my house, take off your shoes. How can you be so shameless? Show some respect, we're aliens. The sun is rising in the east. These lines bring together Hangul, Korean home culture, manners, and pride in Korea's growing cultural influence. Let's look at them one by one.
From the 가나 to the 하.
This is a Korean version of from A to Z. The Korean consonant order begins with
기역, 니은, 디귿, 리을,
and ends with
히읗,
so.
가, 나,
Represent the beginning and
하.
represents the end. The expression means from beginning to end, Korean style.
우리 보고 배워놔.
A natural translation is watch us and learn.
보다,
Means to see. To watch
배우다.
means to learn. And
배워놔.
means learn it well. Learn it now and remember it. The lyric sounds confident. Watch closely. We will show you how it is done. Let's practice a few useful examples.
공부해놔. 외워놔. 준비해놔.
You do not need to memorize the grammar name. Just remember that
놔.
often adds the idea of doing something now and keeping it ready.
신발은 벗어놔.
This means take off your shoes.
신발,
Means shoes.
신다.
Means to put on or wear shoes.
벗다.
Means to take them off. Let's practice.
신발을 신어요. 신발을 벗어요. 신발은 벗어놔.
In Korean homes, people normally remove their shoes at the entrance. So this lyric refers to a familiar part of Korean culture. But my house may also mean BTS's world. The message may be, if you want to enter our world, respect our customs.
어쩜 그래?
Can mean, how could you? How can you be like that? It expresses surprise, disappointment, or criticism. Compare.
왜 그래?
What's wrong? Why are you acting like that? When it is followed by shameless, the meaning is, how can you be so shameless?
예의를 차려.
This means, mind your manners. Show some respect.
예의,
Means, manners, courtesy, respect
차려.
is a command. Let's practice.
예의를 차려. 정신 차려. 밥을 차려.
The meaning of
차리다.
changes depending on the word before it. In Korean culture,
예의,
is important. It means behaving appropriately and showing respect to others. So these lines say, if you enter our world, respect our culture.
해는 동쪽에서 라이징.
This means, the sun is rising in the east. Let's learn 4 direction words.
동쪽, 서쪽, 남쪽, 북쪽.
And 4 nature words.
해, 달, 구름, 별.
Let's practice.
해는 동쪽에서 떠요. 해는 서쪽으로 져요. 달이 보여요. 별이 빛나요.
The east may symbolize Korea, while the rising sun may symbolize the growing global influence of Korean culture. This connects with the earlier line.
예의를 차려.
Together, the lines may express pride in Korean culture and its growing influence around the world. Now, let's look at these lines.
뭐든 더 빠르게. 매일 밤새워대. 시대가 우릴 원해.
A natural translation is, whatever we do it faster. We keep working through the night. The times call for us
뭐든,
is a short form of
무엇이든,
both mean anything, whatever. For example,
뭐든 물어보세요. 뭐든 할 수 있어요. 더,
means more. So,
더 빠르게. 더 느리게. 더 높게. 더 낮게.
let's practice.
더 빠르게 뛰세요. 조금 더 느리게 말해주세요. 손을 더 높게 들어주세요.
In the lyric, BTS are saying, whatever we do it faster. It expresses speed, ambition, and confidence.
매일,
Means every day. Related words are
매주,
every week,
매달,
every month,
매년,
every year. Let's practice.
매일 운동해요. 매주 영화를 봐요. 매년 한국에 가요. 밤을 새우다.
Means to stay up all night. For example,
시험 공부를 하느라 밤을 새웠어요.
in the lyric,
밤새워대.
gives the feeling that they keep doing it again and again. So the line means, we keep working through the night, day after day. It shows that the alien life is not only glamorous, it also requires constant effort.
시대가 우릴 원해.
This literally means, the era wants us. A more natural English translation is, the times call for us.
시대,
Means era, age, the times. For example,
새로운 시대. 디지털 시대. 인공지능 시대. 원하다.
means to want. The casual form is,
원해.
let's practice.
뭘 원해요? 저는 평화를 원해요. 시대가 우릴 원해.
This is a powerful statement. BTS are not saying that they are simply following the times. They are saying, this era needs us. Now we come to the final section.
어디까지 가니 이런 제길. 저주하니 아직 흉즉대길. 파든 김구 선생님. Tell me how you feel. 영어는 또 나밖에 못해. But that is how we kill. 눈만 또 허벌나게 큰 너희가 말하길. Are they for real? For real?
A natural translation is, how far are they going to go? Damn. Are you still cursing us? Your curses only turn into greater fortune for us. Pardon me, Mr. Kim Gu, tell me how you feel. Once again, I'm the only one who speaks English, but that's how we dominate. You all stare at us wide-eyed in disbelief, saying, are they for real? For real? This final section looks back at BTS's seemingly unstoppable rise. It challenges their critics, connects their global success with Kim Gu's vision of Korea as a cultural power, and captures the disbelief of those watching from the outside. Let's look at the lines one by one.
어디까지 가니?
This means, how far are they going to go? It could also mean, how far are we going to go? Korean often leaves out the subject, so both readings are possible.
까지.
Means, as far as, until, up to. For example,
강남까지. 광화문까지. 내일까지. 10시까지.
let's practice.
어디까지 가요? 강남까지 얼마나 걸려요? 내일까지 끝내주세요.
In the lyric, the question is really about BTS's success. Is there any limit to how far they can go?
이런 제길.
This is a mild exclamation. It can mean, damn, dang it, good grief. Here it sounds more surprised than angry. The ending
길.
also rhymes with the next expression.
흉즉대길.
This makes the lyrics more playful.
저주하니 아직.
This means, are you still cursing us?
저주하다.
Means, to curse.
아직.
Means, still, yet. Let's practice.
아직 기다려요. 아직 안 끝났어요. 아직도 기억해요?
In the lyric, BTS challenge their critics. Are you still trying to bring us down?
흉즉대길.
A natural English version is, your curses turn into blessings. The idea is simple. You try to hurt us, but it only makes us stronger. A similar English expression is, a blessing in disguise.
파든 김구 선생님.
Kim Gu was an important Korean independence leader. He is especially remembered for expressing the hope that Korea would become respected for the strength and beauty of its culture. So BTS symbolically ask him, Mr. Kim Gu, how do you feel? The implied meaning is, you dreamed of Korea becoming a cultural power. How do you feel seeing Korean music and culture reach the world today? This connects BTS's global success with a much older Korean cultural dream.
영어는 또 나밖에 못해.
This means, once again, I'm the only one who speaks English. The line is spoken by RM, who is the member most comfortable speaking English.
밖에.
Means, only, nothing but, no one but. It is usually followed by a negative expression. For example,
너밖에 없어. 물밖에 없어요. 한국어밖에 못해요.
Repeat after me.
나밖에. 너밖에. 우리밖에.
Now complete sentences.
나밖에 없어. 우리밖에 못해.
The next English line says, "But that is how we kill." Here, kill means perform amazingly, dominate, do an excellent job. So the complete idea is only one member may speak English fluently, but BTS still dominate the global stage. They did not need to give up Korean or become perfect English speakers to connect with people around the world.
눈만 또 허벌나게 큰 너희가 말하길.
A natural translation is, you stare at us with your eyes wide open saying, this is not really about the physical size of someone's eyes. It means people are staring in shock and disbelief.
만,
Means only, just. For example,
영어만 말해요. 한글만 읽을 수 있어요. 허벌나게,
is a strong regional expression meaning extremely, ridiculously, incredibly. It is associated with the
전라,
region and gives the lyric a colorful, humorous sound. Compare
매우 커요. 엄청나게 커요. 허벌나게 커요.
and
말하길.
means saying. So the sentence continues directly into, are they for real? For real? The outsiders look at BTS and ask, are they really this successful? Are they even real? This connects perfectly with the song's title, Aliens. They seem so extraordinary that people can hardly believe them. Now let's look at the whole message. Aliens brings together many parts of Korean culture. Hangul from
가나,
to,
하,
the traditional rhythm,
중몰이,
military words such as
집합,
and civilians, taking off shoes in a Korean home, the importance of
예의,
or respect, the regional expression,
허벌나게,
and a historical reference to.
김구 선생님,
BTS do not hide their Korean identity. They use it as a source of confidence. The aliens are not people who failed to fit in. They are people who were different from the beginning, created their own world, and made everyone else want to enter it. The song's message could be summarized like this. We were always different. We worked harder and moved faster. We stayed proud of where we came from. You may have doubted us, but even your criticism made us stronger. Now the world looks at us and asks, are they for real? And the answer is, yes, they are. Before we finish, let's review 5 useful expressions.
모든 게 좋아요. 참, 시간이 참 빨라요. 도대체 어디에 있어요? 조금 더 느리게 말해주세요. 밖에, 한국어밖에 못해요.
Now choose one of these expressions and make your own Korean sentence. That was our Korean lesson with BTS's Aliens. Today, we learned not only Korean words and expressions, but also the cultural ideas behind the lyrics. BTS may call themselves aliens in the song, but their music brings people together. Awards may recognize one moment, but the connection between BTS and ARMY goes far beyond any trophy. Beyond language, nationality, labels, and awards, music belongs to all of us. If this video helped you, please subscribe, like the video, and leave your own Korean sentence in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.